I'm in Salad and I saw the Twilight Zone Season 2, Episode 15, Equality of Mercy. It is directed by Buzz Kulik, written by Rod Serling. If you haven't seen this episode, I'll spoil it for you. Time and temperature check, it is 8:30 p.m., 79 degrees, 85% humidity, on with the review. It's August 6, 1945, and we got these people who are just chilling in the jungle, and they're looking at this cave, and the cave has a bunch of wounded Japanese people, and there's this new officer who comes in, he's like, why haven't you guys just killed them already? They're wounded, they're ready to die. And everyone's like, no, please, we don't want to kill them. We don't want any more deaths, please. Just no more deaths. What's fun about the army is the different ranking systems. Obviously, lieutenant is above the sergeant, but lieutenant is an officer. You have to go through ROTC or some sort of officer training to become an officer. It's the lowest tier of officer. Straight out of school onto the battlefield. That's what this officer is. Versus a sergeant, they're enlisted, which means that they have to go through all the ranks. You have to go through private all the way through the different ones, which means they have a lot more experience than the officers, but they're technically lower in the ladder than the officers are. This officer's like, you guys, we're going to go and get them. We're gonna get them, right? They're like, please no, that's an order. We're like, all right, fine. The officer is like, I'm gonna go check him out. He grabs his binoculars, goes and surveys the cave, and guess what? He drops his binoculars, he picks them up, and now he is part of the Japanese army. The Japanese are in the position that the Americans were, and the Americans are actually in the cave this time, and the Japanese are feeling the exact same way that the officer is. They're like, we gotta kill them, we gotta get rid of them. They're our enemy. And I love how the officer ends up saying what the sergeant is saying, what the sergeant said to the officer is now saying to this Japanese leader man. And it's fun, it's a fun episode, because it goes to show that both sides feel the exact same way about the other people. The Americans in this war think the Japanese are scum, and the Japanese think that the Americans in this war are scum. And also, I like how he's like, we gotta stop this conflict. And he drops his binoculars again, and guess what? He's on the American side one more time. And he drops his binoculars again, he's on the American side again. And it's great because he's like, you know what? Let's not actually kill them. I think I've learned a lesson. And then that's when a nuke happened. That's when the nuke went right on Japan. And they were in the Philippines, by the way. We got a bunch of Japanese soldiers and a bunch of American soldiers in the Philippines. So these people are not at all influenced by the nuke going off. Why did America do that? Why did America do the nuke thing? Was it because Japan was siding with Nazi Germany at the time? Why a nuke? A nuke seems a huge escalation in force. It definitely fueled the Japanese work ethic. I'm pretty sure they already had that work ethic, but it fueled the technology boom, and including the work ethic that Japanese people so famously have. Now they have mech suits. The Japanese have mech suits now. America. Why did the government drop nukes on them? Now they have mech suits and we don't have anything. We're not going back to the moon. For what reason? What technological advancements are we making? They're not mech suits. I like seeing both sides pretty much have the same feeling about the other side. Of course they would. Humans, they be thinking a way, but I'm pretty sure all humans be thinking that way when it comes to us versus them dynamics. Very, very useful in getting a huge community together if you have a us versus them thing. One shared common enemy. It's a fun episode. If you haven't seen it already, I think you enjoy it. Especially if you like wartime stuff, then you'll like this a lot. So I'm gonna give this episode, it's like a 7.9 out of 10. If you like this review, watch another one on the platform. Really likes that. If I haven't reviewed it on a channel, there's a chance I haven't seen it at all. So that's why you gotta get the Patreon request at patreon.com/ASEPresents. $20 dinos, one movie review for 1 month. Patreon.com/ASEPresents. Support the daily grindness by going to the link tree. So I can go here. And Until next time, I'm Mint Salad Saw. I'll see you later, my saw croutons and bacon bits. Goodbye.